Hey guys, welcome back to another video of something awesome that I'm going to prepare and show you guys how to do. Now, I don't know if too many people has done this, and I'm going to attempt this on video today just for you guys. So what we're going to do today is we are going to smoke a pot roast on the pellet smoker. That's right, we're going to smoke it low and slow. I even have two other smoke boxes out there that I'm going to throw some smoke on because I want to get all these vegetables and the meat and everything. I want it just to be saturated in the smoky, rich flavor that goes along with my homemade beef stock and all my vegetables and everything else. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to show you these ingredients and let's get ready to have some fun. Okay guys, so here's what we got. We're going to put some turnips in it. We got some small potatoes. I only had a few of these, so I pulled out some red potatoes too. We have some garlic we're going to stick down in there. These are going to be for afterwards. You'll see what I do with these. We got carrots, we got celery, we got a whole onion, and we got some of this red cabbage. And most of all, we got our beautiful chuck roast over here. And guys, we're going to get right on it. We got our beef stock. I'm trying to name everything so you guys can see it. And I got some avocado oil, and I got some I can't even talk. We have some olive oil here, guys. Okay, and of course, I've got my house seasoning, my outlaw seasoning. You guys, if you want a bottle of this, hit me up in the comments, and I will get you a bottle and tell you how to do it. Guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. We're gonna sear this on the stove first, just to get those get a crust built and get those seasonings in it, and then we're going to smoke it. And I'm going to take you out there to my pellet smoker, and we're going to have a great time doing this. And guys, you guys just stay right there, hit that like and share button, and most of all, subscribe, because I have many more videos coming your way that you're going to love. Now let's get to it. Okay guys, we are going to turn this burner on. We're going to turn it up. I'm going to put some avocado oil in it, and we're going to get this skillet ready to go, so when we get ready to sear it, it will be ready. Now let's go back over. Let's start cutting up our vegetables. Let's get our meat seasoned, and let's get everything rocking and rolling. Okay guys, first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull this out off this paper plate here, and we are going to pat this dry. Now the bottom of it's pretty dry because I've had it sitting on this paper towel coming up to room temperature, so it should be pretty moist. Just wash my hands, just in case a couple of you people out there don't think I washed my hands, because I've had a couple of comments. It's a good thing you didn't eat my food, isn't it? Just kidding. All right, so we got that. We got to see how we get all that moisture off. That's what we want to do, guys. Get that moisture and stuff off from packaging and letting it sweat. And then we're going to put some olive oil on it, this side. And you're going to get it on your hands, so don't worry. Just be generous with it. Okay, rub it around, just like that. Yeah, get it all worked in, incorporate it. Yeah, smack that meat. That's right, smack that meat. And then we're going to get some more on this side, just in case we don't have enough. We have so many critics out there. Boy, we just want to make sure that we are chef approved. You know, I'm not even a chef. I don't claim to be. I don't say anything about it. I just say I like cooking. That's it, guys. I want to share some recipes with you. So, you know. Okay, we got that ready. I'm gonna rinse my hands off with this oil real fast so we can pick up my seasoning. We're gonna season it. We're gonna walk right on over here to the skillet. We're gonna sear it, and then we're gonna take it out there and get her smoked up. So hold on just a second, guys. All right, here we go. So we're gonna, and that, like I say, this is my outlaw seasoning. It has no sodium or nothing in it. Somebody said, oh my God, you're putting so much seasoning on that. Well, try it, it's good. So we're gonna put that on there like that, just kind of working around, and give it a little flip. And we wanna make sure that we get plenty of seasoning on it all, because that's what's gonna make that crust. And then when we get out there, see how you put your hands around there a little bit? That way it catches that seasoning on the side. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. So we just want to make sure we get it all up in there like this. Get it rolled around. Just like that. Get it off that. Use all that stuff on that cutting board. Get it all off there. go. All right. And then we'll meet you over at the stove. Okay, we got it all seasoned up. Check it out. It's pretty. Yep. Hey guys, we got our skillet there. That's a hex-clad skillet. I'm not using a cast iron, just so I can show you guys, you know, what this is more normal like, because I know everybody don't have cast iron, and I know everybody don't have a hex-clad, but I'm just trying to use a regular skillet here just to kind of show you. So what you want to do is, we're done putting seasoning on it. This is avocado oil that's in it. It's really good for you. It's not bad. We're gonna make sure that heats right up. You know what? I like putting some fresh black pepper, just like that, when I'm doing a sear. And that's all we're doing, guys. We're just searing this up real quick to put it out there. We're gonna get that pellet grill started, and we're gonna be ready to rock and roll. How about that? So let's give it a second there, and we're gonna turn it over. Okay guys, it's been just a few minutes. We're gonna just let it go for just a little bit longer because I wanna build that crust. I'm gonna build that crust, and then I'm gonna get that smoke to absorb as much as I can in this meat. So that's what we're doing here. So we're about to turn it over. I use my hands sometimes. Look at there. Look at that pretty crust. There we go. We got that side. And then we're gonna get the edges. Let's just wait for it. I might give it a shake. Little shake and bake there. I'm just being silly. And then after we get a pellet grill going and getting this on the smoker, we are going to cut up our vegetables and get it all ready. So when we get as much smoke as we can on this meat, we're going to do the rest of the smoke with the vegetables. Now the vegetables, they're not going to get a whole lot of smoke. They're going to absorb some, so it's going to have that smoky, pot roasty taste. But you know, this is something I'm trying. I've never tried it before. I know I can do it, and I know it's going to turn out awesome because usually whatever I cook does great. So we're going to turn this over here in just a second. Hey, now we're going to do a turn on the second time. And let's see what it looks like. Look at there. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. Now we're going to get the sides as much as possible. It's wanting to come apart on us, so we got to be careful. Just want to sear these sides just for a minute. Isn't that a pretty cut of meat? Sure is. Just a second on the sides there. I don't want it to come apart. It's trying to. Just sear it for just a second on the sides, guys. Just be patient. Just watch this work of art. Now I'm gonna let it fall this way. And now I'm gonna grab me another smaller set of tongs so I can hold on to it a little better because we gotta get this side. So let me come in with this small set. Because I can't hold it up there just like that. Now see how all that just got crusty? That's exactly what we want. So I believe this is our last side here. We're going to let the searing take place. And that's a little thicker on this side, so we're going to let it go for just another second or two longer than we had the other. See how you get some smoke though? Don't worry about that. Your house ain't going to catch on fire. You're going to be all good. Just a little smoke, never hurt no one. All right, now that should be good on that side. Let's check it out. Good. Good. The side, look at that side, how it turned out. Just right, guys. Just right. All right, so I'm gonna turn my burner off and I'm gonna let it sit right there until I'm ready. It's not gonna hurt a thing. I turned the heat off, so it's gonna be ready to go here in just a second. So we got Flash and he's examining because he smells this meat and stuff. He's been out digging today. Right, Flash? Yes, sir. All right, you ready to get this roast going? Hey, Flash, you gonna get him? Go catch that groundhog. Okay, guys, here we are at the smoker. I'm gonna get it turned on right here. Let's see, I hit this button, then I turn it on smoke, and I'm gonna let it do its thing right there. And I've got a couple of smoke boxes here. That's got some, what is that? Apple chips? Yeah, some apple chips. Let's put that in there. I'm gonna light these up here in just a second. We're gonna get this going. It's gonna start smoking here in just a minute. And we're gonna be in business. Flash is out hunting in the field. Hey buddy, what are you doing? Where's he at, Flash? Go find him. There he is. Go get him, Flash. Go get him, buddy. Go get him. There's that groundhog. He's over there. Go get him. There he is. Hurry. Oh, he's gorgeous. Look at him. He is gorgeous. Good boy, Flash. All right, guys, we have smoke. All right, so we're gonna let this smoke off here before we get able to shut this lid. It's gonna start smoking a lot here in just a second. But that's what a pellet grill does, guys. So we're gonna let it smoke there, do its thing, and then we're gonna get the meat brought out here. And I have these extra smoke boxes here I'm about to light, and I'll put it on because this is all gonna stop. Yes, sir, it smells good. That lumberjack cherry smells awesome. All right, guys, we'll be right back. Okay, we have our roast here. We're gonna transfer it. It's cool. It's still hot though. Ooh, it's trying to fall apart. Doing this with one hand, putting it over here, and I'm gonna take this and transfer it out there to the grill. Okay, we got our smoke box going, both of them, and then we got some. Of course, it's set down low and slow smoke. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut the lid, and I'm gonna let that cook for a bit so I can get all the smoke it can, and I'm gonna go in here and get the vegetables cut up and all that stuff. And you guys wait till you see what I have in store. You guys are gonna love what I'm about to do. Okay, guys, it's been over an hour, and that sucker is smoking good. Look at this. Look how pretty, guys. Yes, sir. Looking just like I wanted to, guys. All right, so we're gonna finish getting our vegetables done, and we're gonna let this keep smoking out here. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna cut up our vegetables, and we're gonna put it in this right here, and then we're gonna put it out there on our smoker. All right, so let's just start with these carrots. So I want to make sure they're gonna be good and done. So I'm gonna cut them right in half. I'm trying to get to where I can show you guys. I should move some of this stuff out of the way. But, you know, something like that, that'll work. Go ahead and throw them in here. And then we're gonna stick our whole thing of garlic, just like that, inside there. So they can get ready. Cut that in half. Right down the middle. And then like this, right there, being a little loud. And then I gotta do it like this, yeah. Just like that, guys. Cut these up. Right in half. We'll cut them up. Those a little bit thicker, so I'll make them a little shorter. Same with this. See how thick they are. I want to make sure they get good and done, which they will. And then I'm going to show you how the container over here that I'm putting it in is looking when I'm done. I'm just trying to reach across this stuff right here. I should probably move out of the way so I have a little bit better room, so I can cut, chop, and all that good stuff. There we go. Just move this out of the way. I was trying to do it to where I could show you guys pretty easy how to do it. I'll come back right here. Here we go. There we go. Just like this. No big deal. Nothing spectacular. That's thin enough. Just like that. I'll leave that one there. I'll cut this one once, just to make sure. Last carrot, cut it in half. And what I'm doing is I'm putting these vegetables right here on the bottom, so when I lay my meat down on top of it here, after a while, it'll be ready to go. And then my celery, let's see, how do I want to cut that? I want to cut them just like this. Just little strips. I don't like celery, only if it's cooked. That's the only way I like celery. Do you like raw celery or do you like cooked celery? Let me know in the comments. And yes, I'm going to show you guys what it's going to look like when I put it all together. And we're going to make a broth to go in over this so that the meat and stuff sits right down in it. And last celery. Now on our cabbage here, we're not going to use the whole thing. We're just going to use a little bit of it. So the way I like doing it is I like just kind of cutting it right in half, just like this. My table's not real strong, folks, so I'm trying not to go real hard because I've seen it shaking over there. And I'm just going to lay it on its side, and I'm just going to do it just like this. Just get me some strips off of it. Just a half of one is all I'm using. And I got to do it where I know it's going to cook. I like that part right there. When it gets good and done, it tastes really good. I don't know about you guys, let me know. Then I'm just gonna throw this cabbage just right over here like this. And I'm gonna throw that big hunk right over there. I want it to cook up. I like those stems. But I'm just letting that cabbage get thrown over here like this. This is red cabbage. You can get it at your grocery. I like it a lot better than the green. It's got a better flavor to it. Plus, if you know about health benefits, anything red like beets and stuff like that is really good for you. So we got that. Now I'm gonna put this. We're not gonna use the rest of that. Now these onions, I'm just putting them in there. I don't like chopped onions in it to where you eat it. I like it for the flavor, so I'm just gonna throw a couple big pieces in there. See how it gets the red all over that? I'll put them in 4 corners so it can get the onion taste in it. And then they'll caramelize. They'll eat real well. If you want to eat it just like that, you can. Or you can cut it up. You guys can do that part however you want. You can do all of it however you want. And then I'm just going to cut these in half. Try to make them the same size as these. I already washed them. Just throw them over in there. Throw these over in there. Just like that. Just cut them in half. Just like that. I'll probably cut that one again because it's a little fatter. Okay, now we got our turnips. How many of you guys like turnips? I love turnips in roast and stews and all that. This is really good. I love turnips. So that I know what they are when I'm eating them, I cut them a certain way. So I cut them like this. I cut them in little wedges like that. And then I'll sprinkle them out throughout the roast. Just like that. We're gonna season all this up, guys. It's gonna be delicious. Oh shoot, that sucker went flying. Just like that. And they are tough to cut sometimes. Make sure you got a good sharp knife. Just cut them in half and then cut 4s, and they cook up real nice like that. But turnips, if you haven't ever eaten them like this, golly, you got to try it, guys. I mean, it makes it really pop. Okay, so I'm gonna put this knife up. Let me wipe this off real quick. Just a little bit, put this bow up. what we got. Just like this. Just like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix up our broth and stuff, set it over in here. So when we set this roast, I'll probably pull this back just a little bit and bury that roast right around those carrots, right over top of them. I'll set it right in there, and then I'll put this right over top of it. But I already have the liquid in there, so we're gonna make that liquid right now. So what we wanna do is, and remember I told you, let me set this to the side, I had some broth. And where did it go? I just had it, oh here it is. Okay, I got more of it if I need it, which I know I will. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little mixing first, because you can't really mix broth when you got all that stuff in there like that. So I'm just gonna add some stuff in my broth here. So just get you a little bit in there like this that you can work with. I love this stuff right here. It works wonders, brings out the flavor, makes it more intensified, and take and put you some good heaping squirts in there like that, because it's gonna be a lot of liquid in there, so don't worry about it. Probably put about a quarter that was full. Probably put about that much in it. Okay, let me get my whisk. Kind of whisk it up and have it on standby. Just like that. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of cooking wine. Put it right in there, about that much. Oh, about that much. And then we have some Worcestershire sauce. And what I like, because you can either pour it in there and mix it up, or you can just take it over here and do it like this, which is what I'll do. I'll just do this right here. Just get a good coating on it. That's all we're gonna need of that. And then, if you'll take a little bit of this thyme, just sprinkle it all over it real good. About that much. It's not too much, guys, promise you. I'm not putting too much seasoning on it. You gotta be able to season it up to taste it. And this is rosemary leaves right here. Let me make sure on the camera that you guys are seeing this. Yeah, let me do it like that. There we go. Now you can see the whole thing. All right, some more rosemary leaves like that. Okay, and now I'm about out. I got to make some more up. Some more of my outlaw seasoning. Pour it over in there like that, and we're gonna give it a mix. We're gonna shake it up here just a second, and we're gonna put some pepper, some fresh black pepper. Never can go wrong with that. And you should smell the aroma right now. Just coming from these vegetables and all the seasonings, it smells phenomenal. And I don't like a lot of sodium, but I'm gonna put just a little bit of salt in there, just like that. And that's it. And then I'm just gonna take my hand and I'm just gonna do it like this. Just kind of shake it around so everything gets incorporated, mixed up, just like that. No big deal. See? And then I'm gonna take this first batch and I'm gonna pour it right over top of it. Just like that. Set that to the side, wash my hands off. And now I'm gonna fill the rest of it up with the beef stock that I have. And if you need to add a little water in it, you can, because it's gonna be plenty flavorful. So I'm gonna put the rest of this jar in it, and then I'll add some more before the roast goes in. Just like that, guys. So it's gonna start cooking here in just a little bit. We're gonna pull that roast off, and we're gonna put it right in there, and then we're gonna let this sucker go. And I can guarantee you this is gonna be one of the best roasts that you have ever tasted if you do it just like this, I promise you. All right, guys, I'll be right back. We're gonna get the roast off here in the next few. It's been on there for about 2.5, 3 hours on smoke, low and slow, and it's absorbed about all the smoke it's gonna be able to get. And then I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna let these vegetables get some smoke and finish cooking it in there too, so it kind of incorporates. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, and something else that I want to put in there real fast. Let me make sure you're getting the right view. Yes, you are. Let me turn it this way so you can see it. Look how beautiful that is, guys. Now, as soon as that roast is done smoking, we're going to put it right up in there, cover it up. But we are going to put a couple of these in there. It's not going to make it hot and spicy, but it's going to give it a little bit of a flavor. One here. Oh, shoot. I only got a few left. Well, let me get a fork out, folks. Sorry, I would have already had this done. But there's only 2 left out of my whole jar. My mouth is watering because I want one so bad. But I'll just throw them in there on the side. It's not going to do much, but it'll be rewarding when I go through that and I'm start eating. I can pull that out and eat it. So anyways, we got all that. And now what we're going to do when we get the roast in there, I'm going to take a half a stick of butter and sit right on top of that roast. And while that's cooking, during some part of the last part of the cook, because this is going to take about 4 to 6 hours on low. And while I put this on there, I may wrap it with tin foil after I get as much as smoke as I can in this. I'll turn the heat up so it can finish cooking everything, because you don't want this so smoky that, you know, it's just pure smoky taste, which it's not anyway. But it's gonna get caramelized. It's gonna get a good smoke texture. And it's gonna mix in with that brothy, and man, this is all gonna come together with these garlic cloves, these onions, and everything. So I just wanted to point that out real fast. We're just about into the second or third hour of pulling this roast cooking on the smokers. We're gonna pull it off, and you guys are gonna get to see that, how good it looks. So we'll be back when that gets ready. Guys, the smoke is still rolling. It's doing awesome. And the reason that gauge is all the way up because, that gauge is all the way up because there's a little flame right here in my smoke box, I bet. Well, close to it, see? It's just burning out. But look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. And when I shut that back, it's gonna quit burning like that. That looks freaking delicious. Look at that, guys. Oh, hush, you don't know anything. All right, guys, so we're just waiting for that to get a little bit more smoky. About another 45 minutes, and we'll be ready to pull it off. Okay, guys, it's been about 3 hours, and that's about all the smoke I want to try to get on it. Look at that. That looks freaking fabulous. That is going to be so tender and juicy. Look at that, folks. That looks amazing. So we're going to get it in here right now and put it on with our vegetables and get it back out here on the smoker. Guys, we're bringing it off the pellet smoker now. It's still hot, and we are going to be very careful and not burn ourselves. But I'm just going to take this roast and I'm just going to slide it right off into there, just like that. Set this over here out of the way. And now what I'm going to do is kind of bury this a little bit. Yes, I washed my hands. That smells so amazing, guys. I smell all the smoke, everything. Look at that. We're going to just bury that just like that. Just like that. There's that garlic. I'm going to set it right beside it so it can just steam that garlic right off to it. Golly, my mouth is watering. Look at that, folks. Now we're going to put this stick of butter right here on top of it. We're going to stick it right there on that smoker. And we're going to turn it up to about 280 and let it finish cooking off. We might cook it up or kick it up to about 350. We'll see here in just a few minutes. I want to make sure that this goes slow and gets done and just incorporates. It's going to be so delicious. So I'll let you guys see it here after I get it on there, and we'll get it figured out for you. But look at that, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys, we got everything ready here. 4 hours later, look at that. Look at that, guys. That looks phenomenal. Good and done. Caramelized. You remember this piece of garlic? Look at that. Just falls apart. Look at that. Oh yeah. Mmm. Tastes awesome. All right, guys, we're gonna get this plated up and we're gonna get to tasting this roast and vegetables. Pot roast on the pellet grill, smoked. Okay, guys, check it out. It turned out awesome. Got your roast, macaroni and cheese, just like Mama used to make, and all your vegetables. Looks really good. All right, we're gonna tear into it and take a test around the block with that old tongue slapping against your jaw. All right, guys, we got it all done. And man, does this look good. I'm gonna bring it in for just a little bit more of a close-up so you can see this beautiful platter of food. Look at that. 5 hours on the smoker. We're gonna taste of it now. Let's get a bite of this roast. Look at that. It just tears right apart just so easily. Look at that. Just so easily. We're going to take a bite of this. Look at that. Just comes right apart. Great smoke. Oh my God. That has great smoke to it. Mmm. That's very flavorful. Now we're gonna get a little bit of potato here. Celery. Cabbage. Mmm. Carrot. So tender. Hit it by onion with some of that cornbread. With some of that mac and cheese. Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. That was worth waiting on right there. Guys, phenomenal. You got to try it. I got to stop right there or I'm going to eat this whole plate in front of you guys, and that's not right. You guys fix this. Like, share, and subscribe. TJ Crockett, Down Home Cooking. You guys seen it for yourself. Some good old food right here. Country style. Just like Mom and Daddy and Grandpa and Grandma used to do. Make sure you subscribe and help us out. And we'll, guys, it's been a great one, and we'll see you guys again next time. Thank you very much. Have a good night.